All right, we got the cows there. We added manually, but we want to be able to add the cows with a script, so we could add as many cows as we want. Um, I know that I have a prefab of my random mover, so I could delete these that are in the scene. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to add a empty game object. Right click, game object, create empty. An empty game object doesn't have any visible element in the scene, but I need it to make a script and attach to it. And I'm going to add a component, a new script, and the purpose of the script is to spawn stuff, so I'm going to call it spawner. Create add. Okay, there's a script, but it's just default. There's no code in it yet. So I'm going to open up the script to edit it. This is what's here by default. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go to my GameCamp website page, and I'll show it to you here. This is the Boxy playing GameCamp session, March 2017. Scroll down to today's notes for day 4, and there'll be a script there, spawner. Click on that, and there's the code I want. Let me do Control A, copy. Okay, go back to my script window, Control A, delete this one, and paste what I got from the internet. Paste. All right. Only thing I have to do is make sure that the name of the class equals the name of my file, and they do. So I'm good. Let me press save. Just look it over. I'm gonna have the bounds object. I have 2 public variables, prefab and how many. If the variables are public, they're going to show up in the inspector. If the variable's private, it doesn't. When the script starts, it's going to get the bounds of the terrain. I need the bounds so I could spawn an object on the terrain. And then here's where the script does its work. It's going to have a for loop for how many that the person put in the inspector window. And it's just going to make that many prefabs in the scene. And this is our get random location over terrain function. All right, now that the script is added and I saved it, let me go back to Unity. And what I'm expecting to see here is that this spawner script window is going to update. Let me see if there's any errors. Clear. Should update. Oh, there it goes. It just updated. Stop. Whew. All right. So remember those variables that were public in the script? Let me show you again. Dude, come on. There were 2 variables I made public, prefab and how many. And then you can see right here, prefab and how many are showing in the inspector for somebody to supply that information. So I'm going to take the prefab of random mover, or a little random mover object. I'm going to put it there in the prefab. That's what I wanted to spawn out a bunch of. And how many do I want it to spawn out? 50? Let's try 50. So now if I press play, let me get a better view. 50 little random movers are going to come across everywhere on the scene, so I want to zoom out so we could see them. Okay, and then make sure I align the camera with that view. Boom, there. Now when I press play, oh, you know what? I just left this called game object. I'm going to call it game controller. Boom. All right, the game controller, which is going to spawn a bunch of random movers. Here we go. I'm pressing play. It's going to start up, and you can see out there's a number of cows. And as soon as they figure out where they want to go, they'll start moving. See, there goes one that's moving. There's some in the hills. They just randomly spawned all over the scene. This is in the game view. It may be kind of hard for you to see. I'm going to go to the scene view. And yeah, if I click on any of these cows, it shows it in the space, turning around, moving around. Boom, boom, boom. Or go back to the game view. Yeah, So that's how we spawn a bunch of minions. And I could just change the number. What did I do? I said I wanted to spawn 50 of them. I could say spawn 250 of them. Let's see how that looks. Spawn as many as I want, as much as my computer can handle. And look, there's definitely more cows out there now. So it's definitely with a script like this, we could put as many of a certain object in there way easier than us trying to plop, 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 plop them all in. Okay. Oh.